if Jesus came back, I would not want to be doing an Easter egg hunt.
Yeah.
Just wouldn't.
No.
Because he'd be like, what are you doing? Celebrating your resurrection? No, you're not. This is
He's
a
like,
pagan
how you doing
fertility
that?
holiday you're celebrating here.
You know, I've thought about that. You said when Jesus comes back, would you want to be doing a Easter egg hunt? What would culture have done if God had chosen the time for Christ's resurrection story to happen during our lifetime in 2000 instead of 00, 33, whatever? Would we have reacted the same? Would we have ridiculed him worse?
Oh, I think
I'm very.
And we're about to see that. Like when he does return, how bad will our culture treat it? Will they? You know, we know that every knee will bow, but how long will they deny it and cast it down when he does return?
I'm very sympathetic toward the religious leaders of the time.
Yeah.
Because I've thought about if the Christ came,
Right.
That's the thing. If you're having your church service, some dude comes in and goes, "I'm the Christ."
Yeah.
You're gonna go. Get out.
right? You would,
Right.
and you would think that you're doing the right thing.
Yes.
Because people don't know that Caiaphas, even after the resurrection of Jesus Christ, Caiaphas is still in power, and so God didn't do away with him. God actually spoke through him later on, so God didn't do away with him. So these guys, Paul, and what Paul did, God didn't punish Paul for what he was doing because Paul thought he was doing the right thing for God.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
God just took that energy and put it somewhere else.
Redirected it.
And so I'm just thinking, if somebody came back today and said, I am going to teach you a new religion about God.
Yeah, we wouldn't take that very well.
And I'm going to take what you already know and then I'm going to add to it. We wouldn't take it. No, not at all.
Well, however, the Pharisees knew the Old Testament well. They should have known some of this was coming, right?
But at the time, though, none of the prophecies had been fulfilled.
But they were saying that they
knew about.
would have been, right? The Old Testament teaches that he is going to come and die. I mean, they should have expected that.
Yeah, but once again, that would be how many people said that they were before. You know
Exactly.
what I mean? That's the thing.
Yeah.
It's like the lawyer. I can't think of the lawyer's name, but he stood up and he just basically said, they have come before, we've killed them, and everybody's scared.
Yeah, and then you see this dude walk in with like 12 guys behind him, and you're like, really?
But that's the difference between Christianity, because after Jesus died, Christianity only grew stronger.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And so, because of the resurrection, the importance of the resurrection, you're out doing an Easter egg hunt. And it's just like,
Yeah,
there's significance to it.
My original question was, I think we do even worse than the Pharisees that we read
yeah,
about.
I think.
Oh, absolutely, 100%.
Yeah.
We make a mockery of everything in Christianity. That's just the way that we just prostitute ourselves out as churches toward the secular world is basically it's just a mockery. It's an abomination, really. How we just beg people to follow Jesus Christ, and he never ever did that.
They'd walk into a town, spread word, and then they go.
Yeah, if they
See you
don't
later,
receive
bye.
you, shake the dust off your feet and move on.
Yeah.
And I'm going.
They weren't concerned.
Sodom and Gomorrah
Yep. They
are better off than these towns are going to be at the end.
Yep.
Yeah.
And we just don't understand it. So we just keep begging. We keep begging. It's pretty soon what happens is the gospel seems to be pathetic. And nobody wants any of it anymore because that's all we're doing.
But I mean, you've compared it before to like the Marines. Nobody's begging you to join the Marines. You joined the Marines because you wanted to be part of that.
Right.
You wanted because that was that looks cool. That looks interesting. It looks like
Right.
something I wanted to put my life into.
We don't think you can
But
be
the
a Marine.
Marines went around going, please, we'll give you anything you want. We'll have Sundays where you can have ice cream on Sunday. You know what I mean?
They are getting like that now, though, with the way the recruiting
But that's
is.
the thing, and that's recruitment's down.
Yeah.
Because of the way they're running things now.
Yeah.
The church is exactly the same way.
Yeah.
You can't beg